Hello, students. Welcome back to your geography lesson. I am Mrs. Jenny Shah, students, and we are doing the chapter climate. Up till now, we all have learned about the climatic controls, factors affecting India's climate. Uh, then we also learned various phenomena, of the Indian monsoon. We learned about the jet streams, the western cyclonic disturbances, the Coriolis force. We've covered all this. Then last lesson, we learned about the Indian monsoon. We learned the characteristics of the Indian monsoon. You saw the facts that are important, that is the differential heating and cooling of land and water, the shift of the position of intertropical convergence zone, the presence of the high pressure area, which is to the east of Madagascar. The Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated, and what happens, and the movement of the westerly jet stream to the north of Himalayas. Then you all learned about the intertropical convergence zone, that is ITCZ, which is a broad trough of low pressure in the equatorial latitudes. And then we learned about El Nino and the southern oscillation. Now, then we also read about the onset of the monsoon and the withdrawal of the monsoon. Okay. So today we are going to be learning about the seasons. The monsoon type of climate is characterized by a distinct seasonal pattern. The weather conditions greatly change from one season to other. These changes, they are particularly noticeable in the interior parts of our country. The coastal areas over here, like in Bombay, we do not really experience that much variation in the temperature, but there is a variation in our rainfall pattern. So, how many seasons are experienced in our place? Four main seasons can be identified in India: the cold weather season, which is winter, the hot weather season, that is summer. And then, students, we experience advancing monsoon, that is the rainy season, and then the retreating and the post monsoon, that is the transition season. The cold weather season, this begins from mid-November in the northern India and it stays till February. December and January are the coldest months in the northern part of India, and the temperature decreases from south to north. The average temperature of Chennai on the eastern coastal plains on the eastern coast is between 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. And if you compare it with the northern plains, then in the northern, the average temperature is 10 degrees Celsius and 15 degrees Celsius. Days are normally warm in the cold weather season and the nights are cold. Frost is common in the north and the higher slopes of Himalayas, which experiences rainfall. During this season, the northeast trade winds, they prevail over the country, and these blow from the land to the sea. And so for most part of the country, it is a dry season. Tamil Nadu gets some sort of rainfall from these winds. Here they blow from sea to land. In the northern part of our country, we have a feeble high pressure region, and then there is light winds which are moving outwards from the area. These are influenced because of the relief, and these winds blow through the Ganga Valley from west and northwest. The weather is normally marked by clear skies, low temperatures, and low humidity, and they are feeble, variable winds. A characteristic feature of the cold weather season over the northern plains is this typical inflow of the cyclonic disturbances from west and northwest. These low pressure systems, they originate over the Mediterranean Sea and Western Asia, and they start moving towards India. They move towards India with the westerly flow, and these cause the much needed winter rains over the plains and the snowfalls in the mountains. Total amount of winter rainfall is locally known as Mohabat, which means small, and these are very important for the cultivation of our rabi crops. The peninsular region does not have a well-defined cold season. There is hardly any noticeable season change in the temperature pattern during the winters due to the moderating influence of the sea. This was all about the hot weather season. Sorry, cold weather season. Hot weather season in India, the influence due to the apparent northward movement of the sun, the global heat belt now shifts towards north. As such, from March to May, and so from March to May, we have the hot weather season in India. The influence of this shifting heat belt can be clearly seen from the temperatures that are recorded during the March and May at different latitudes. In March, the highest temperature is 38 degrees Celsius, and this is recorded on the Deccan Plateau. In April, temperatures in Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh are around 42 degrees Celsius. In May, the temperature is 45 degrees Celsius, and this is common in the northwestern part of the country. And in peninsular India, temperatures they remain low due to the influence of the oceans. These summer months, they experience rising temperature and falling air pressure in the northern part of our country. Because of this, towards the end of May, we have an elongated low pressure area which develops in that region, especially from the Thar Desert to Patna and Chotanagpur Plateau. The circulation of air begins to set in around this trough. A striking feature of this hot weather season is the Lu. What are Lu? These are strong, gusty, hot, dry winds which blow during the day over the north and northwest India. Sometimes they even continue until late in the evening. There is direct exposure to these winds, and this can lead to be very fatal to us. Dust storms are also very common during these months in May. These storms bring temporary relief because they lower the temperature. They can bring in light rain and cool breeze. This is also the season for localized thunderstorms, which are associated with violent winds, torrential downpours, which are often accompanied by hail. In West Bengal, these storms are known as Kal Baisakhi. So towards the end, towards the close of the summer season, pre-monsoon showers are common, especially in Kerala and Karnataka. And these help in the early ripening of mangoes. And so they are also called as mango showers. Okay, so this was about the seasons, the hot weather season and the cold weather season. We'll talk about advancing monsoon in the next class. Till then, students, stay home, stay safe, take care and keep learning. Thank you.